Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I actually don't have like a specific theme that I kind of want to go with. I just have this new palette right here, just little cutie from Natasha Denona. So I'm like, why not do a look, right? I mean, you have a new palette, why not do a look? So if you want to see what look I come up with, then keep on watching. Okay, so let's go ahead and prime the lid. I kind of want to give this a try. This is from Viseart or Viseart. I don't know. It says it's a professional makeup. It's a base, a seamless eye primer. So let's see how this is gonna work. I'm gonna use my TIGI brush for that, and I'm just gonna blend it. Well, not really blend it, just kind of spread it all over. Like sometimes I kind of want to use like different things, but I'm so set in my ways. Like my primer works and I'm like I don't know if I want to use this, but I know I have to use different things, so we're gonna go ahead and just use this. I don't know, this is very like kind of, I don't know, it's almost like a silicone base kind of like, I don't know man if I like this. This might not work for me. So the palette, this is just like a really teeny palette. I actually only paid like $15 for this. Sephora had it on sale, I think it's 30, but then they had it on sale 50% off, so I only pay $15 for this. So this is a really good deal. So first, I think I'm gonna go into this shade right here. So there's no names. Oh, actually there is names, I lied.
Because I'm a known liar. Okay.
The middle shade is Laguna. So we're gonna go with Laguna right here. And I'm gonna put that on a T12. And we're just gonna like just spread this kind of like all over here. I don't know about this shade, but you know what, Natasha Denona eyeshadows are really good, so this is not really showing up, and I'm thinking it's the primer that I use. Yeah, I don't think like there's no base, like I don't think it's so tacky at all, which I love. We're gonna keep going, we're just gonna keep applying and blending. So I actually don't like this blue. Don't like it. But it's showing up more here. So let's go back in and just apply some more here. I'm actually gonna go into this shade. This shade right here, this lilac shade, which is also called Zena. And I'm just gonna use this to just blend that edge. Just put it right here. Oh, and this is from Luna Magic. It's a brush set that I got in my BoxyCharm box. So this is just a small blending brush, and I'm just gonna blend the edges. Let's go into this T45, and I'm gonna go into this dark shade right here. This shade called the one before the last, so I'm guessing Tiger Lily. I feel like that might be too big. Let's use this brush. This is from Royal and Inkle, and then this is a BX66 Revolution blush. Just tapping that. I don't know. This blue is not really doing much for me, but that's fine. We're just gonna keep applying. I mean, it's showing up, but man, I have to pile it up. I'm not sure if it's the brush or if it's the shadow. Man, I had a look in mind. Now I'm just like, I don't know if I want to do that because this shadow is not really doing what I wanted to do. That shadow is hard to blend, very, very hard to blend. See, like when you first put it, it's like nothing, see? And I just have to keep piling it up, piling it up. So there could be two things that's causing this. It's either the shadow itself, but see, I have other shadows from Natasha and they work really well, or that brush I'm using. But I've used this brush before too and it worked really well, so I don't know what's going on with this shadow. I feel like I'm dehydrated, I'm so thirsty. I'm obsessed with these, like these are so good. This is actually the ginger sparkling water from Hint. Obsessed. Obsessed. I feel like it's partly the shadow because that shadow is like densely pressed. Yeah, the look I was gonna do, I kind of like, I'm not gonna do because this blue is not working how I wanted it to work. And I feel like if I start putting it all over the place, I'm gonna have some issues, so it's fine, you know. It's makeup. Sometimes shit don't work how you want it to work and you're just gonna have to move on to something else. But that's okay. That is perfectly fine. I'm gonna go in with my NYX Glitter Glue and I'm gonna put that on CC3, which is from that Showstopper Beauty like crisp brush. Man, I love this brush. It's so good, so good. If you can get your hands on those brushes, I actually ordered 2 boxes. Like it comes in a pack of 3. Okay, I'm gonna use this brush. This is a Crown C124 firm shadow brush, and I'm gonna go into this shade right here. And this one is the one, I guess, exotic. I feel like that green is gonna be the same kind of formula as the blue, but it looks fine. I'm literally using like all the shadows in that palette, all of it, all of it. So the green I don't think is as densely pressed as the blue, so no, I'm gonna go back to that BX brush, BX66 brush, and I'm just gonna see if we can blend this. Okay, now let's go back to this blue brush. See, that's what I was scared to do, blend this, because now it's like gone. This blue is gonna piss me off. Let's clean this eyes up. That is definitely the look I was going for today, but you know what? Sometimes we just have to go with it. And I also didn't like that primer, so that could be part of my issue too, but that primer, like my shadow had nothing to grip on. Nothing to grip on. I'm gonna go back to that lilac shade for a second. And I'm just gonna put this right here. Let's go ahead and use my Rare Beauty liner. I want to make sure I clean my face so we can move to the face. Okay, now let's go ahead and put a little bit of my Pharmacy moisturizer, and I'm gonna use my Good Molecules primer. So that is done. So I'm actually gonna use my Complexion Pro foundation from Shein, but I'm gonna mix it. So I'm gonna put like this much. That might be a little bit too much, but and this shade is Cappuccino, and then I'm gonna go in with honey and I'm gonna mix them. I don't know, I have a mixer thingy somewhere there, I don't know where it is. So we're gonna use tweezer. Hey, sometimes you gotta, you know, just make what you have work. I'm gonna have to clean this when I'm done. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a 732 from Luxie. I feel like that's a better shade for me when I mix those two together. Yeah, I feel like I needed to do this because I tried the Cappuccino in one video and I was like, it looks a little bit dark. And then I tried the golden and I was like, okay, that's also dark. So, oh, that's also light, sorry. So I was like, okay, it's fine. Let's go ahead and just blend it together. And I feel like that's a better shade. That's why it's so hard, like buying like foundation and things online, you know, because like you're guessing your shade. Unless if it's a product that you already buy and you're just repurchasing, that's fine. But when it's new, like for me, it's hard. But I like this foundation a lot. Like it's very light and it's very full coverage. You know, I have a pan somewhere that I use to mix my foundations, but I cannot find it. So guess what? Side of my hand it is. Okay. So let's go in and I know what I'm doing, you know, I promise. Just a little bit of this from Jeffree Star. Just a little, just a little, just a little. And I'm gonna take this E28 brush from Morphe and we're just gonna blend this out. Glitter here on my nose. Take that off. No, what concealer should we use on this gorgeous day? Actually, I happen to use Biscuit in a second from NARS. Is the creamy concealer. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that dry. And I'm gonna use this. Actually, I just got this from Ulta. It's from Black Opal. True Color. And what shade is this? Carob. Ooh, this is dark. Okay, this is quite dark. I'm gonna use this brush. This is an E44 from Morphe. And we're just gonna stem that, but this blends very well. Actually, it's not too bad. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. Cause you know, when you go really dark with your contour, the issue is gonna be if it doesn't blend. Because if it doesn't blend, then you have a problem. And this is actually a foundation. I just go really dark with it so I can use it as a contour, but this blends well, so I'm not worried about that. Already done. I'm just gonna use the same brush just to go here. I'm not gonna put any more product on here. So yeah, still get that kind of without putting, you know, anything crazy on here. I'm gonna go with this M335 from Morphe and I'm just gonna blend my concealer. Now I'm gonna go back to this and I'm just gonna do the edges like so. Now we're gonna go ahead and set under the eye, and to set under the eye I'm gonna use this brush. This is a 206 from Real Techniques And I'm gonna use my Beauty Bakery powder in cassava or yellow to set under the eye. Kind of putting it where I put the concealer. Put some on my brow, but it's fine because I haven't set my brow, so all works out. But if I really wanted to just get rid of that, I'm gonna use my brush that I just for my like any spoolie that you have. That's it, done. That easy. I'm gonna use this mascara black from Shein or Glam, same difference. I don't like this one, you know, but I actually like the mascara itself. Just gonna use one of my lash in the box, and then which style was this one? N31, and this is from lash in the box. So I'm just gonna use one of these. So this one will go over here, and I'm gonna use my Kiss Lash Glue. Okay, let this dry up for a second. Well, it's gonna be more than a second, but while that's being done, let's go ahead and just put a little bit of primer. Me and this primer, I'm gonna use this primer because that's what I use, but I can already tell you I don't like this. This has a very wet kind of consistency. I don't like it. I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit, just a little bit. I'm gonna use Bodyography Pro, and this is just a flat shader brush, and I'm gonna use that blue shade first, and I'm just gonna do it over here. Hopefully I get some kind of pigment. See, like I barely get anything. I just keep having to like go in there a lot. I almost feel like it is the, what you call that? It's just the shadow. Like I don't like this shadow is very densely pressed, and it is not coming out in the pan for nothing. Before I even forget my lashes, just gonna go ahead and clean this real quick. This lash might even already be too dry actually. What is that brush that I had? I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna go into that green. I'm gonna wet this a little bit with my, you know, this is the C124 from Crown, and I'm gonna go into that green. What is my lash applicator? I literally just had it. I think I need to buff this up a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm gonna use this. This is 237 from Luxie. Just to that lilac shade, and I'm just gonna buff that up. It's a T14 from Makeup Shack, and I'm gonna go into, making sure I'm gonna go into this shade right here, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. So yes, I kind of feel like this shade is not popping. I need a little bit more pop, so I'm gonna go into my NYX Glitter Glue, and I'm just putting a little bit, like this much, like a pinch. Then we're gonna go in with that same brush, the T14, much better. You know what I didn't do? Didn't set my face, but it's fine. We can do that right now. Perfect. And I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury powder and my 734 Luxie brush. Now to bronze, I'm gonna use this again. This is a foundation powder from Kat Von D, but I like to use that to bronze. So this is, yep, I'm gonna use a E34 from Morphe. See, this is coming a little bit patchy, like right here. Yeah, let's use this brush. This is from BH Cosmetics. This is their Pro line. This looks like a lot. And so is this. Like, this is not really, this is coming real patchy today. I don't know what's going on with this. Let me fix this real quick because I don't like how this is looking. So this is a Real Technique sponge. I just got let's try this blush from Phase Zero, and I got this in my Boxy Charm add-on box. Okay, this is cute. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a bronzer, but I don't know who this will bronze, so I'm just gonna mix these two shades together, and I'm gonna put that on a Laura Mercier stippling brush. Yep, this is from Laura Geller, and it's just like a high def glow. So let's see if that really gives us a high def glow. Oh yeah, this is on a Laura Royal Nail Glow brush. Is that one? Highlighter and glow. And I'm gonna, contour the nose a little bit. And this is on my JadeyWadey brush. Okay, now the lips. I'm gonna go with something nude. Let's not go too crazy, because I technically, already go crazy with the eye. So let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner right after I sharpen it. And I'm gonna use Pillow Talk 3 Intense from Charlotte Tilbury. I need to clean up here again. I feel like that's all I do is clean this beauty room. Okay, let's go ahead and dust up this powder. Okay, so I had fun for the most part playing with this, but my only issue was this. Like this blue right here, I feel like it's so densely packed in here. I had real issues blending this, so, but I like how the look, came out. Nice blue-green look, and my big white hairband in the middle of winter, but that's fine. I'm from the Caribbean. We don't have winter, so we don't really wear, even if I live in Texas now, we don't really wear, we wear whatever color whenever we feel like it. So that's it, guys, for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, join the family. We have fun here, we don't bite, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like.